What's up? It's your girl Courage Molina here, Chief Courage Crusader. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe now. Listen, this is probably take like 100. I've never taken this many takes to do a dang on video. And part of it is because I think like you guys expect a certain energy from me, but I'm not like that all the time. Sometimes my energy is just calm, and it's like I'm just thinking about something. And so while it is motivating, I'm not necessarily screaming. And so I've had 72,000 takes trying to get my energy up, like, oh, let me get hype for them. I'm not getting hype for y'all. I'm just giving it to you. Like, I'm just giving it to you the way I have it. Like, sometimes I'm hyped because I feel hype, but I don't feel hype today, so it ain't a hype type of day. So you just gonna take it like this, and if it's for you, then I pray that you get it. So I'm in the shower this morning, just thinking about my week, this week to come. And it's Monday, and so I'm thinking about the things that I need to get done and the things that I haven't gotten done, things I didn't get done last week. And you know what I realized? I realized that even though I say I believe that my business is going to be $1 million business, that I will generate $1 million in revenue every year, I don't act like it. And I feel like I really do believe it. I feel like I really do believe it, but I don't necessarily act like it. I am not consistent. I do work hard. I have like these spurts where I work hard, and there are days that I come into my office every day. Let me say that. I come into the office every day to work. Do I work as consistently and efficiently as I could? No, I don't. Do I put out the content consistently like I know I need to if I want to generate the kind of income I say I want to generate? No, I do not. Do I respect the boundaries? I don't even respect my own boundaries for what I say, like what my work day is gonna be like. I don't even do what I know to be best, right? But it doesn't mean I'm not working. Y'all see me out here, y'all see me on Facebook, you see me on Instagram, so nobody would think like, oh, she's not working. But if I'm being honest, I know for a fact I am not being as consistent as I would be if I actually had $1 million business, okay? So I thought to myself, as I rubbed my fat belly, because I also started thinking about like my diet also. I want to lose 70 pounds. I always want to lose 70 pounds, like as I'm getting dressed or whatever. I'm like, oh, it'd be so great to lose 70 pounds. But then once I get dressed, I'm like, but she cute. And so I'm not I am so inconsistent when it comes to my diet and like my working out. It's so bad. But it's like, do I really believe it? Not only am I saying, do I really want it? Certainly I want $1 million business. Don't say people don't want stuff because they don't want to work for it. I definitely want $1 million business. I definitely want to be 70 pounds lighter. If there was a pill I could take, if there was something quick that I could take, or if there was some type of guarantee, like, hey, I guarantee if you do X, Y, Z, you are going to lose 70 pounds. If there was a guarantee that didn't necessarily force me to do something over a long period of time, I would sign up for it. If somebody said, oh, if you do this for the next 90 days, you will have $1 million business, I would absolutely do it. I think I would do it. You can judge me, but I'm being honest. And so I just kind of started thinking about that. Like, what the heck, dude? Like, what are you doing, girl? Because I'm a full-time entrepreneur. So I ain't got time. I don't have time to be pretending like I believe in myself. And then I just spread my thoughts out over my day, over my setup, over my thought process, over what I say and how I move. So this is what I'm challenging myself to do. And I obviously, for the most part, anytime I get on here to share, this is something I'm sharing because it was for me first. And I feel like, oh, if it was good for me and it's going to work for me, then it might work for you too. Somebody else out there might need it. What if you start moving like you truly believe you have $1 million business, right? I often think of the number of interruptions I allow in my office because I work from home. I think of the number of interruptions. I think of the guilt that I have because I'm in the house and I'm working, and there are so many other people in the house also. who, like, sometimes I feel like, oh, maybe I need to get out of the office some, maybe I need to do such and such. But truth be told, I wouldn't feel bad at all if I was making $1 million a year in this office. If I said my hours were from 7 to 3 or from 8 to 4, I wouldn't care what somebody said or thought or felt. And I would be kicking people out of my office left and right. I would be like, absolutely not. Do not interrupt me. Do not ask me any questions. You can send me, because this is the thing. When I was working for somebody else, making way less than $1 million a year, I didn't take phone calls during the day. Right? It had to be like an emergency situation. It was during my lunchtime. I didn't take a lot of interruptions. Not during my workday. And I consistently showed up to teach. And I consistently showed up with lesson plans. And I consistently did the work that I needed to do in order to be successful at my job. So if I want to be a successful entrepreneur, which means I'm earning money, this is not about me being a successful human being. It's not about my value as a person. If I want to be a successful entrepreneur, then I have to have the same parameters, the same boundaries as I did. Like, some of those things are going to carry over, right? Same thing is true for my weight loss. If I'm actually going to do that thing, then I got to act like I believe it's going to actually happen. It's not whether or not I want it. So I believe it's going to happen for me. And I really do believe it's going to happen for me. So why am I delaying my $1 million business? Why am I delaying the global impact? Why am I delaying the 70-pound weight loss? Like, why? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what it is. Part of me is unsure that it will actually happen. I have not had $1 million ever. I've never had $1 million business. And so since I've never had it, do I truly believe I can have it? I've never really had a global impact, right? I've not started a ministry where I've grown the impact to like being global. I've never done that before, so I don't know if it's possible. And I've also never lost 70 pounds. I've never gotten down to my goal weight. Now I have lost weight and I've been down to like what I call my comfortable fat, like, oh, I'm overweight. But this is I'm comfortable with being at this space of overweightness. But I've never been down to my weight loss goal, not since I needed to lose weight to get there. Now, when I came up, I was a little skinnier, so it was fine. But since I've needed to have a plan to get all the way to my goal weight, I think I probably needed to lose weight at least since I was 22. I'm about to be 39. That's a long time to have never gotten down to your goal weight. So then it's like, do you believe that you can? Do you believe that you, Courage Molina, can get down to your goal weight? Well, if I do believe it, I ain't acting like it. Because it's certainly not that I don't want it. I want it. I don't know if I believe it. I want to have a global impact. My heart wants to impact women all over the world, right? My desire for my life is for my business to be $1 million business. That's easy. That's what I definitely want that. But am I moving that way? And so I just want to challenge you guys the way I'm challenging myself. And that is really in like asking yourself, do you believe? Not do you want, I know you want it. I'm not here to say you don't, I know you want it. Do you believe it? And if you believe it, are you acting like you believe it? What would happen if for the next 90 days you acted like at the end of the 90 days you were going to have $1 million? I was going to be 70 pounds lighter. What else? Oh, I was going to have a global impact. What if I showed up every single day for the next 90 days, like Monday through Friday, whatever your schedule is, and I said, I'm going to stick to the system I know is going to work, or I'm going to stick to the system that I believe is going to make me $1 million business and do the things I know I need to do. I'm going to do that every single day, Monday through Friday, for the next 90 days. I'm going to show up. I'm going to treat myself and my office like I'm the CEO of $1 million business. I'm going to prepare my heart and my mind, my prayer time, my Bible time, as if I'm the lead preacher of a ministry that is going to have global impact. I'm going to get up and drink my water and do my dang on steps and eat the food that I know I'm supposed to be eating so that I can lose 70 pounds, right? What if I did that every single day, did whatever program I needed to do for 90 days? What if I did that? So I'm going to see how it's going to turn out. And I want to encourage you to do the same. Act like you believe it. That's really what I'm saying. Act like you believe it. All right, this is your girl, Courage Molina, Chief Courage Crusader. Again, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Till next time, be strong and very courageous. Love y'all.